Planet Dolan.
From riding a unicycle into a store to hitting on a mailbox, the Planet Dolan crew reenact some of the best true stories from our subreddit about the weirdest things we've seen drunk people do. I'm Hellbent, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 10 was submitted by JJCrystalT. When Doopy was about 12, she was just chilling in my room when she heard her 5 dogs start barking. She figured everything was cool since it was late and people usually walked by at that time. So she got called outside to see what was going on, and a drunk guy was flirting with her mailbox. He called it a sexy mamacita who could use a cool dude like him, and got progressively sadder the more the mailbox ignored him. He went from being polite to a little hurt to sobbing like a baby who just got his candy bar stolen. It took Doopy a few tries to tell the 911 operator what was going on as she was laughing so hard. When the police finally got there, Doopy and her family were just laughing at the entire situation. He spent the night in the drunk tank, but at least he lived to tell the tale of Señorita Mailbox. Number 9 was submitted by QueenQeeko. Pandora was working late in a convenience store. It was about an hour to closing time, so she was mostly just cleaning. Suddenly, she heard a strange noise, and then through the open doorway came this super drunk guy on a unicycle. He crashed into the ice cream freezer and fell straight onto the floor. He then sprang to his feet and shouted at her as though proud of himself. Whoa, I'm so fucking drunk that I can't stay on that thing. Before Pandora had a chance to respond, his attitude changed and he screamed, "The fuck you looking at?" Just then, 2 guys rushed into the store and dragged the drunk guy and his unicycle into the back of a van. She says in the 8 years of working there, nothing has beaten that night. Number 8 was submitted by Crocidilemunchies. Andy was at a horseshoe tournament with her parents, and they decided to bring her older brother along. Well, her brother got a hold of some Bud Light and had drank like 7 cans before her dad had told him to slow down a bit. Needless to say, he didn't, and after a few more cans of beer, he walked up to Andy, called her by his girlfriend's name, and tried to kiss her. So after she pushed him away and told him to back off, he literally went to the side of the house and puked everywhere and passed out on the ground. Number 7 was submitted by the Extreme Unicorn. One summer, when Melissa was 15, she was sitting on a park bench when she heard an old man singing the Justin Bieber song, Baby. It didn't take long for her to see the drunk, homeless, 60-year-old man walking down the path singing the song. He was holding a beer bottle, so she could tell he was drinking. Then he stopped, looked at her, stuck his middle finger up and said, "Fuck you!" Melissa didn't really care until he pulled down his pants and started trying to pull it out. She screamed and told him to stop, but he wouldn't. She panicked and ended up knocking him out to stop him. Melissa called 911 and ran for it. The weirdest thing is she saw the same guy a year later wearing a suit and tie. Number 6 was submitted by Fluffy Tree 5. So a few days ago, Dolan went to a concert that was enormous. His favorite song was coming up and he was really excited. He saw this other dude chug bottles of beer, one after the other. He paid no attention and kept on listening to the concert. When his favorite song came on, the dude screamed so everyone could hear how much he liked the song. Then he ran up to the stage, found the nearest pole, and started to strip. Dolan was scarred for life. Number 5 was submitted by Blun 17. One September, when Nixion was playing outside with his friends, he saw his drunk cousin get on top of their garage's roof and start taking off his clothes and overalls. He threw them all over the roof, then stood there naked and called out, "I'm king of the world!" Nixion and his friends just stood there in shock for a minute, then bolted to his friend's house where they waited an hour. Number 4 was submitted by AOMX. A week ago, MKLM's aerospace engineering class had their Aero Drunks Fest. A guy got very drunk, then got to a friend of MKLM's and asked in a rude manner, "Did you take my vodka?" His friend, because he's an idiot, said yes just for the fun of it. The guy took the friend and one hit KO'd him. He screamed, "You never take my vodka!" Then he started peeing on him. After that, he sat next to him and started crying, feeling bad for what he did. Almost immediately after that, he passed out. The next morning, none of them knew what happened. Number 3 was submitted by Kit Kat Katie 3. One night, Civil Spider's mom and dad came home from a party when they were young, just drunk as hell. His mom went to bed first, but when his dad walked in, she was trying to pee in the wardrobe. He pulled her out and brought her to the bathroom. While she was in there, his dad went to bed, but later woke up to find his mom trying to take a dump on his head. Civil Spider's mom cringes so much when his dad tells that story. Number 2 was submitted by Addie the Great 95. One night, when Honeybits was only a few months old, her mother couldn't sleep since her father failed to return home after a few drinks with the guys. She was worried sick and couldn't stop staring at the clock in the kitchen. Suddenly, she heard a loud boom! She ran outside in the rain with Honeybit strapped on a harness attached to her chest. Just as she feared, her father crashed into a garage just a block away. Her father, drunk off his ass, stumbled out of the car and started to walk away as if he thought he'd parked the car. Her mother grabbed him and tried to lead him home. Frightened, her father screamed and started to sob, "Get away from me! No, no, please!" Shocked and confused, her mother tried to sush him since it was almost 4 a.m. He tried to fight her off and made an attempt to run for it, but her mother grabbed him by the ponytail and covered his mouth. Her father kept screaming for help all the way back inside the house. Even when he was finally home, he continued to scream for help. Her mother tried to calm him down, but he just kept threatening her and telling her to stay away because he's a loyal married man. Her father didn't even recognize his own wife. The police took away his car and driver's license, and he had to go to court the next day. What's the weirdest thing I've ever seen a drunk person do? Well, I could make a list of those, but let's just go with my favorite for now. I was taking out the garbage at work one night and somebody shut the door behind me, so I had to loop around the building to get back up to the front. As I was walking through the alleyway, I noticed a woman squatting over looking at the ground. I thought she may have dropped something. As I approached her to see if I could help out, she looked up, smiled at me, and said, "Watch out for my river." And thankfully I did watch out for a river, didn't step in it. The weirdest part about that is that the front door was open. If she had to go pee, she could have gone inside and used the ladies' room, but I guess if you gotta go, you gotta go. Huge thanks for the folks over on our Planet Dolan subreddit for submitting their stories. We have another question for you. What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen happen at a convention? Like, VidCon or Comic-Con. Let us know on the Reddit page linked below and you might be featured in a future countdown. And that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching and maybe take a cab home next time.